Hello everyone. Today we will discuss in detail the topic effective written communication. As we all know, written communication means the sending of messages, orders, instructions to from one person to another person. And written communication involves any type of interaction that makes us use of written word. So there are various modes through which we can convey the messages, but still what is written communication? Communication is a key to any endeavor involving more than one person and communicating through writing in the modern world, and it is becoming nowadays ever more important, so as we participate in what we call communication or written communication. There are various advantages of written communication. In fact, written communication is the most common form of business communication as well. Or in the professional world, if we wish to communicate something, then this is the best mode that is offered or that is preferred that we can say. It is essential for small business owners and managers to develop effective written communication skills so as to encourage the same in all the employees. The information age has altered the ways in which we communicate and placed an increasing emphasis on written versus oral communication. So we can see that the uh, writing through letters, circulars, manuals, reports, telegrams, office memos, uh, bulletins, mails, etc. are the formal method of communication, and it is less flexible. So whatever is expected, we need to follow once if we wish to proceed along with the written communication. So today, in today's session, we'll proceed with the specifications of written communication. Effective written communication is really essential nowadays. In the professional world, we have definition. If we wish to define written communication, effective writing is a writing which has a logical flow of ideas and is cohesive as well. So if you wish to proceed with written communication process, then communication source, the message, the encoder, the channel of medium, the decoder, the receiver, all these specifications we need to follow in a certain order, because there are links between sentences and paragraphs. Writing, which is cohesive, works as a unified whole and is easy to follow because it uses language effectively to maintain a focus and to help the reader on the track. So if you wish to proceed further in the written communication, or if you wish to enhance your written communication skills, then you need to proceed as per the expectation of particular written communication, because we will also study the types of writing or types of written communication. So as per the requirement of each written communication, we need to follow certain specifications that are expected. uh, Purpose, now we will know what is the purpose of written communication. Every written communication should set its own set of purposes. You must know what the purpose of writing is before you start to write. So we need to see certain examples: to sell goods and services, to obtain a job, to obtain goodwill while denying a request, to build goodwill by expressing appreciation. So in all these circumstances, we need to follow effective written communication. You can see written communication skills conveys alternative viewpoints, proofreading, grammar and spelling. So once if you wish to communicate something through written communication, then you have limited time and resources as well. You can frame your key messages in letters, emails, fax. You can structure your writing skills. You can identify the relevance and you can take even the notes. You can follow certain guidelines. So in this way, effectively you can communicate your written communication or whatever you wish to communicate to the other person, other party, other group, that can be effectively communicated. After that, the process of writing. Written communication also proceeds along with certain process of writing. The three-step process proceeds like this. Analyze the purpose and choose the appropriate form of writing and medium. This is the first step. And after this, compose with coherence in order to communicate one idea at a time. So this should be your strategy. Complete and revise the draft, whatever you have drafted, whatever you wish to communicate. Now, communication process proceeds such as communication source and then the message, the encoder, after that the channel of the medium, and then you need to decode. That means there should be a decoder and the receiver only decodes the message. So it should be encoded in the appropriate manner so that whatever you wish the other person to decode, that can be decoded by the other person. Now let's see some advantages. Written communication is more precise and explicit. Through written communication, image of an organization can be enhanced and even developed. It provides ready records and references as well. So it is permanent means of communication and it is useful where record maintenance is required. So once if a company, if an organization, or if a person wishes to keep the record, then they need to follow certain written communication processes. They are really effective once if we wish to keep records. Now there are certain disadvantages also associated with it. It is time consuming. As you cannot convey the message immediately, you need to draft it because it can be kept as a record. So immediate feedback cannot be received even once if you will write something to some other person. That person will read as per his own convenience and later on he will definitely convey the message whenever he feel like conveying. So too much paperwork and email records is involved in this. The cost in terms of stationery and manpower employed in writing or keeping record is also a major concern. Encoding and sending messages takes time. So once if you wish to proceed along with the written communication, you need to see all these specifications, all these demerits, you can say they are associated. You can take them positive in a positive way and you can proceed further along with those writing skills. What are written communication? You can see some forms such as emails, memos, employee manuals, faxes, instant messages, and even letters are also a part of written communication. So much of writing is about sitting down and doing it every day. And so much of it is about getting into the custom of taking in everything. So you need to spend so much time once if you wish to convey any message to someone. You cannot just think and say to someone anything. The skills of effective writing can be acquired by following these simple lines that you can see here. Every writer has to become a wordsmith. How can a writer become a wordsmith? The word that we chose for a purpose must be selected and assimilated or assembled using correct grammar obviously, and short, simple and informative messages are to be conveyed. So be prepared with the variety of vocabulary and strength of ideas. Only then you can wish to convey effective written communication. So these are the specifications regarding written communication. In the upcoming session, we will be proceeding with the types of written communication. What are the types of written communication and how can we proceed further if we wish to enhance our written communication or if we wish to convey any message through writing in an effective manner.